So there was a moment in my manifestation journey when I first awakened, had the realization that your thoughts create your reality and all this stuff. Um, at the beginning, before I consumed all the knowledge that there is out there that has to do with manifestation and techniques and all that stuff, I used to be more free with my creating, with my manifesting. It was just more free flowing. I didn't have as much limitation as I have right now. I don't say that it can't change or that I'm limited, because I know that I'm not, but for some reason I feel like I programmed myself, or I ingrained this deep belief that I had to do a technique or a certain meditation or heal this certain thing to finally get what I want, or to finally manifest and be happy. And that's further from the truth right now. I'm realizing that happiness is in the journey. Happiness is on realizing what you don't want and what you do want, the actual experience itself. Because sometimes I want to get to that manifestation so fast, or I wanted to solidify it in my 3D when I feel that I need to receive it so I can feel some kind of fulfillment or fill in that void. And to be honest, it sucks because it just takes away from the now moment, the happiness that I can feel. I don't need to do certain techniques or do certain things to receive what I am worthy and deserving of. Obviously, these are tools that help you when you need them. You can use the tools, but you are the actual power in that. You know what I mean? We are the power. We give the tools, so we put the tools in the pedestal. It's like we think or feel, and I wouldn't say we, I want to say myself. I got to a point where I was just absorbing so much information that I felt like, to the point where I remember a video, because I script a lot. I love to write, and I remember learning from someone, no, you can't write the negative things because you don't want the negative things to manifest. And I did not have that assumption before I heard that. So when I would write, I was just free flowing, just having a good time with myself, just expressing myself in my notebook. And once I hear, oh no, you can't give me a sec. No, you can't write down the bad stuff because the bad stuff is going to manifest. Oh no, chaotic. No, I feel limited now. I can't do that because of this. And because of that belief that I absorbed, it got to a point where I felt more robotically, oh shit, now I can't free flow. Now I can't free write. And it got to the point where it just got so rigid and with so much rules that I didn't feel free anymore. I did not feel free. And I can say that I just want to strip away all those limitations that I put myself through, because obviously knowledge is good, but sometimes being so absorbing every single detail, wanting to learn every single thing, put to practice every single technique, it stripped away the freedom that I felt to manifest in my own way, intuitive manifesting, doing what feels right in the moment for me, instead of just absorbing. Or obviously I don't want you to misunderstand what I'm saying. It's not that these tools are bad. It's not that you can't learn. It's just that I felt like I needed to learn these things so I can get that faster. So practically, I could say manifesting from my ego, manifesting from emptiness, manifesting from desperation, the need to have that now, because that's gonna prove that I am the master manifester. And yeah, I feel like now I've gotten to the point where I want to be more neutral with my creation, how I'm creating. I don't have to feel, I don't even want to say I don't have to feel. I feel like I'm learning how to feel. I'm learning how to let myself feel without the need of trying to, because this kind of comes into the law of assumption, no, law of attraction, a belief that you have to have a certain frequency so that everything can come in. Everything is what you believe and assume, of course. If you believe that you have to be in this certain, once you get in that state, everything free flows. But not every day you're gonna feel happy. Not every day I'm gonna feel in the mood to just feel that I'm in the high frequency all the time and all this happiness, because obviously emotions and energy and all of that stuff, it's gonna go up and down, up and down. So because we're humans, we are humans. So I'm learning how to let myself be a human being, feel the range of emotions without judging myself. And when I feel empty, when I feel down, when I feel attached to the result of my manifestations, I'm understanding that I can be neutral. I can get myself to a neutral state instead of me trying to push for more techniques and try to push more to see the result now and trying to push. I feel like I'm letting myself cool down, sitting with myself, focusing on my breath, and just letting myself feel in the moment. And once I feel what I need to feel, let's say I feel emptiness and I feel anger or frustration, I try to move that emotion from that frequency or from that, I'm trying to give an explanation. Trying to move myself internally. I like that better. I'm trying to move myself internally from this state that I'm feeling to a more neutral state. So once I become more aware of putting myself in the neutral state without having to force myself to get there, I just let myself feel that emotion, and it just gonna naturally start lifting up to a more neutral state. So I'm trying to feel more neutral than ever. Even when I feel very happy or happiness or whatever, I'm feeling these emotions, the good emotions, I still let myself become neutral when it's time to become neutral, instead of attaching myself to an inner state that I am forcing myself to be in, because it feels uncomfortable. And not only it feels uncomfortable, it feels like I'm trying to force myself to be a certain way so I can manipulate my 3D for me to see what I want to see, So yeah, I'm trying to being more aware of putting myself in a state of neutrality and allowing the experience that I need to see in the moment just be. Letting everything be. Letting the 3D be. Not needing this to change. Not needing to see this. I'm just letting it go completely. Being so focused in my present moment that I can just enjoy sitting down and just, if I wanted to listen to music, I can listen to music. If I want to dance, I can dance, instead of just focusing on how am I gonna get this. You know what I mean? So yeah, I just wanted to hop in and just make this quick video, and I love you guys so much. Leave a like, subscribe, and all that shit. I love you, babe. Bye.